Hey, Mom, let me get see you go crazy one time. Where you going? Come on. Hey, come on, lady.
Little got me thinking, babe. Tell me if you with it, cause I'm with it, babe. I haven't heard from you in a minute, babe. Just tell me what to do and I'll get it, babe. Gucci and
Yes. So I am here with the wonderful Marie, the internet sensation Marie Bustin' Moves. If you haven't seen her bust moves, you really need to go follow her social media. But we're going to tell you how you can follow her later. But Marie, thank you for stopping by She Is Magazine. It is an honor for you to be here, lady.
Hey, Michelle, thanks for having me. I'm so excited when I said, oh, she is. I looked into it. I said, I like what she's doing. So it's my pleasure. Thank you.
Absolutely. And one of my intentional purposes for the magazine was connecting women, building bridges and, sharing platforms. So thank you so much for, coming onto this platform and allowing us to be a part of yours. So we're going to jump into this interview, Marie, and just kind of let the people get to know who you are. So, we've seen you dancing on the internet and, busting moves. And I absolutely love it because I'm so old school. I am so old school. So, that's what we know about you on the internet. Tell us what we don't know about you, what you do, your family, things you want to share with us, just to kind of like give us a little peek into who Marie is.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, I am completely old school too. That was my whole purpose for, my niche on this social media. Was to, keep that old school alive. We're always talking about old school music, but we got to keep the old school dance moves popping as well. Me, Marie, busting moves, mooring. I got my middle name is Marie. So, I go by Marie. And, when I think about busting moves, it's more than just dance for me. I literally bust all kind of moves throughout my whole life in different areas. So
awesome.
I'm a mother, I'm a wife, a grandmother, I'm an accountant, an author.
Awesome.
So
see, we didn't know all this. I just know you busted these moves.
You see me dancing, but the dance is the heartbeat of who I am on a whole.
That's so good.
I have 6 daughters, a grown son, and 4
wow, yay.
A husband of 10 years, whom I met on eHarmony. So that's an story all by itself.
Shout out for the online dating. Yes. Shout out to the online dating. It's working out there. It's working out there.
Listen, a beautiful surprise. Oh. And the title of my book is called What's the Best That Can Happen? It's about how, your mindset really dictates who you become and what you work with. So it's from where I started to where I am now. Life has not always been easy for me, but, with that mindset, that faith, and keep this vibrant smile on my face.
Yes.
This is how I got to this place.
So let's back up just a bit.
Okay.
You're an author and the name of your book is
it's called What's the Best That Can Happen?
And how can people, I got that for the end, but let's go ahead and throw that in. How can we find it? How can I find this book? Because I'm going to buy it today.
I know that's right. Thank you so much. You can find anything we're discussing today. You can find on my website, mariebustinmoves.com.
Gotcha. And we'll be sure to put that in the magazine as well, Marie, because everything we do, every time I do an interview, I want to lead people back to your page, lead people back to adding stuff to their cart. So we want to 100% support you. So that's cool. I saw you post a video with that title, What's the Best That Can Happen? Yeah. It was a challenge. Who was the challenge to?
I do a lot. Let's see, I do a lot of challenges. With my daughter for babysitting. I challenged.
But it was a celebrity in this one. I can't remember. Oh, I remember when we get done. I don't know if it was Beyonce, Will Smith, somebody.
Interesting. I've done a couple
a million videos.
Yeah. I've done a bunch of celebrity challenges. So I'm not sure who it might
be. Very good. So thank you for, letting, and you got a girl tribe. That is so awesome.
Tribe. I call them my queen collection now. They used to be my down collection, but
you're
grown up on me. So, they've evolved.
Awesome. Yeah,
my youngest is 17. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So when did your internet dance craze start? I just probably found you maybe last year. When did it start?
Yeah, just last year. It's only been 1 year, through the pandemic. I have a dance company. It's called
1 year?
Dance. Yes. My dance company is a family dance company. My daughter and I pretty much run it. We got caught up with the pandemic. It got shut down. No in-person dancing, no dancing, right? So I was at home, what to do, how to pivot, where's my business going? And my youngest daughter, who is 17 now, she says, you should get on TikTok because you like to dance, and TikTok is not only a dancing app, but they have a dance inside to the app. And I think you would do good. And I said, I thought it was a kid thing. But, she set me up an account. I made a video. By the third video, it was viral.
It was on and popping.
By the third video, they found me out.
Oh, that's so good. And isn't it funny how, your baby girl would kind of lead you into, what's taken off is something really amazing. So tell us, what kind of dance classes or dances did you teach? Was it hip hop or?
Yeah. So I did all types of genre. The niche for my dance studio was not a competition dance studio, was more of a community style dance studio where people could come in and maybe they was interested in dance, but they didn't know if they wanted to commit to it. They could come take a class. I did classes from Zumba, hip hop, West African, praise dance, belly dance,
Oh, you just dancing.
Yeah. We hit all niche, we hit all genres of dance, and people could really come in and really learn about whatever style of dance they wanted without the commitment of like a dance school and a semester and competition.
Oh, great.
It was definitely community minded.
So it's obvious that you're passionate about dancing, Marie. What does dance do for you? What does it do for you personally?
Yeah, that's a great question, and one that I love to answer because it's obvious that it does something for me. People are feeling the joy. That's number one, the joy that it brings me. Dance truly did save my life. Growing up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the toughest neighborhoods, just always something going on and needing to stay out of trouble. Dance was what I did. Dance kept me in a cool space, a safe space. And, through the years, on my best days and my worst days, dance has been either a praise or a hiding place. When I dance, I just feel so safe. I feel happy, my happiest. Nothing is really going on around me. 30 seconds feels like 30 years for me. And it's just peaceful. So it's been wonderful. Dance has been great.
That's so good. I love to dance too. I'm like the dancer in the group of my
Okay.
I'm like the dancer of my sisters. I mean, I think I got a few moves, but they're not busting moves. But
okay, look here. If you got,
I do what I do.
That's busting moves, in my opinion.
That's so good that you mentioned dance. Being like a place of relief, a place of refuge, and also a hiding place. Because we express so much without saying a word when we dance.
Right. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
It's a language. It's a whole language.
That's good. It's a whole language. So, we talked a bit before, I hit record, but, we're still in the middle of a pandemic.
We are
2 years later and still, navigating new normals and all this, crazy stuff. But I want to ask you a question. What did this pandemic, quarantine, this whole time, what did it teach you about you? And what did it teach you about people?
Oh, gosh. About me, it just taught me that, listen, what it showed me is that I have been okay with myself. Like I was okay with being locked in, kind of, like I was okay with being with me. And it just made me realize that, the work that I've done on myself has really been worth it, that I can be not attached to people and that I could step back and still be okay without all the depression and anxiety of being away from the world, that I had that inner peace, that I was okay with it. And that was good for me because, sometimes you think that you're not doing okay with yourself. You think that, oh gosh, if the world just went away, what would my life be like? But
that's
I was
a good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Because I know, for some people, it was probably a time of depression because, you know, we were snatched out of the comfort of friends and going places and going to restaurants, things that seem really normal. So, you know, people probably didn't even recognize that they were depressed, but, you know, it happened.
Yeah. Yeah. It really did. So, you know, that's what I learned about myself, that I was in a good space, that I've been taking care of myself.
That you like you.
Yeah, that I like me. And that was really good for me to really be able to see that. And as far as other people, it just made me see that we're all people. We're all, humanity is real. There's nothing that, I don't care how much money you have, education, or that you don't have, or education you don't have, that at the heart of it all, we're everyday humans. We're everyday people. We need each other. And, you know, we have to be here for each other. That is a lot of sad people, you know, and that was another thing that made me, when I saw how my dance was affecting people in the way of happiness and joy, and just even for that moment, they said whatever they were dealing with, they forgot about. And that I can translate what I feel about dance onto somebody else through a screen.
Yeah, that's
really, really made me look at the world different and made me want to keep going, you know, made me want to keep doing it.
That's dope. I always love these interviews because I get to hear, you know, things that you probably think, you know, you just said it. When I get to transfer it through the screen, that's really, really powerful. So there's got to be passion and emotion, you know, involved in what it is you're doing for us to be able to feel it through a screen.
Yeah, yeah.
That is pretty dope. Oh my God.
Is. That really was the big deal of it all. Like, wow, these people, because, you know, I do this for myself.
Right.
And, you know, it's not for money. You know, I dance because I love it. Yeah. So that really makes it easy to do. But, you know, so I did it and I was like, okay, these people really like this. So I'm just going to keep doing it. They like it. I'm going to keep doing it.
Right. And you said something, I heard you say, you know, you were comfortable with you liked spending time with you. Has it always been like that, Marie? Have you always been comfortable in who you are?
No way. No way.
Help the people today.
I was a teenage mom. I had my first child at 17. I think that came with a lot of, you know, low self-esteem, you know, to look for, you know, love. At that age, I was looking for something. So no, definitely have not always been, you know, people now talk about my smile and how my smile. And I'm like, that was the thing I was not happy about throughout my life. Was my smile. I did a lot of this and, you know, so just never, not always comfortable. Never been, you know, the smallest person. I always been, you know, a thick lady. And so never have not always been comfortable with myself. It wasn't until, you know, I really got in touch with God that I finding out who I was in God, that I was able to become more confident, Godfident in myself, you know, and you know, having daughters, I think really helped me because I didn't want them to go, even though, you know, naturally gonna go through it, but it made me say, well, let me get myself together so that at least as they go through it, that they can learn how to get through it, you know.
It's so funny. I recognize, you know, I can identify with you as a teen mom because I was also a teen mom. Okay. And you know, our children become grown and we just kind of live our lives. And, you know, we've processed that portion. But, you know, looking back now, it's like, oh my God, I was a kid with a kid. We were kids with kids. And I remember telling one of my friends just last week, we were talking about certain things. And I was like, you know, I went off to college and had a kid, you know, left back home. My mom allowed me and, you know, made space for me to go off to college. So I remember being, you know, not sharing that I had a kid and I felt like such a fake.
Wow.
I felt like I was hiding things from people because I didn't know how they would perceive me, you know, as a college freshman. And I already got a kid that's almost 2 years old back at home.
Right. Wow.
So it was, I wasn't comfortable with me. I felt like, you know, a fraud not being able to tell people that because I didn't want them to judge me.
Right. And that's, you know, that's low self-esteem. That's low self-worth. And, you know, we have to overcome that in whatever way. Dance definitely helped with that. You know, like I said, I feel completely whole, completely safe when I'm dancing. So that definitely helped me to get in touch with who I am as a woman. And that's just great.
Yeah. You mentioned, always being a larger woman, but you shrinking in these videos.
Listen.
Like, it's like, okay, girl, I see, come on through the waist. I saw you in the kitchen the other day. You were like, I got to dance now. I got to dance now.
Yeah.
You took a break and you drank some of your juice. Now talk to me about this juice.
Listen, I keeps my juice by my side. Listen, it correlates. It correlated with the pandemic and these TikTok videos. 1 year ago, I started TikTok and I started this juice. I was like, I got to do something. I got the wind of what this juice was. It's a plant-based.
What's the name of it?
It's called Bye Bye Belly.
Okay.
Bye Bye Belly, just like it sounds. Peace out, stubborn belly fats. Peace out. It's an all natural, plant-based, sugar-free. It's got great vitamins in it. And it's a juice. It's not a tea. It's not a detox, but it is a cleanse. And it's literally a juice. It tastes like juice, comes in all type of flavors. It's got Irish sea moss in it, which we know is the hottest vitamin on the market right now. It's got ashwagandha, which is a stress relieving plant. It's got black seed oil. It's got so many things in it that is just all natural, no sugar. Great. My blood pressure has gone down. My weight, I lost in the first 3 months of drinking the juice, I lost 45 pounds. It knocks out stubborn belly fat. Yes, it is not based on any crazy diets or any strenuous exercise. People tend to say, oh, well, you losing weight from dancing. No, I've been dancing for a long time. The weight was coming with
dancing a little heavier.
Yeah, I tell you what, this juice got me loose and I've been able to take off the swelling, my joints. I had knee issues and all these issues with my joints, and this juice just really took it all away. I swear by it. My daughter started using it. If you see her in my videos, she's shrinking. Yeah. My husband jumped on train, and thousands of other women and men that I help, and young people who have weight issues. So it's amazing.
That's dope. So what do you drink it throughout the day, or?
Yeah, you literally drink this much one time a day.
Okay.
So, you can drink a half, one in the morning, half in the afternoon, or you can drink it all at once, like I like to do, because it's so good. I just go ahead and knock it out, but you drink it once a day. There's no cramping. It's got no laxatives in it. It's just,
that's a good thing.
So delicious. No bathroom runs. None of that. You just drink it, and it starts to work from the first gallon. We can find that on your website. Yes, mariebustinmoves.com.
Yes, we're in the store. We're in the store.
You get what's the best that can happen merchandise, which is the peacock is my logo. And so you'll see me talk a lot about the peacock. It's a very amazing animal. Everything that it stands for, everything it represents is vibrant. It represents whole life, new life, all knowing, being able to see past a pain. The peacock is an amazing bird. And the one thing I love about it is it transcends all religions. So in every single religion that you can think of, the peacock represents wealth and wholeness. Everybody is in agreement about the peacock across religions. And I love that. So it's humanity again.
Yeah, see, you taught me something else today, lady. Yes. Yeah. So, I'm getting down to my last question, but the internet has been, instrumental in bringing people closer, bringing the world closer. It's like, I feel like you're my cousin, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We're sitting here talking like we've known each other and I have never met you. That is so amazing. So shout out to, the internet, shout out to Mark Zuckerberg for Facebook and Instagram and all those other things, that have brought us closer. And, you have a large social media platform. People not only see your videos, they search out your videos. And, aside from dancing, if you had the space, well, you do have the space, but aside from dancing, what message, if there was a message that you could put out, social media, the internet, World Wide Web, what's that message? What is something you want to share, not only with the people that will read this magazine, but the people, that have never heard of Marie? what's something, if I'm giving you the mic.
Okay. Well, thank you. It's going to always be for me that mindset of what's the best that can happen. It's going to always be like whatever you have going on, whatever you're dealing with, good things, bad things, to keep your head up and keep a positive mindset about it, because there is another side. You just have to go through things, not being discouraged by what's happening, what has happened. Stay in the present. Yesterday is over, tomorrow may not happen, but today is here for you, and pay attention to that. Be present in this moment. Like, I'm interviewing with you right now. This is all that matters to me. Like, I was looking forward to getting on with you. I said, I'm gonna talk with Michelle. I don't care what else is going on. People have stuff going on. You are not the only one in the world that has things going on. You are not alone. Remembering that, the world we're united. Like, if everybody could just realize that everybody has something going on, if we could be more kind to each other, and keep a smile on your face.
Yeah.
Keep your mind in a good space. Not that everything is perfect,
right.
But knowing that it doesn't have to be perfect for it to be okay, right? Because if I got into the 100 things that I have going on that I'm not happy about, that I'm dealing with my daughters, my family, friends, and things that's going on just with the world and all the drama, the COVID and everything, we got enough of that. So we need more people on the side of what's the best that can happen. We need more people to bring good news and to share good things like you are, the women, uniting women, and anything positively, absolutely, that brings us together. We have enough bad news, more good news. Stay positive, keep a smile on your face.
Marie, I love the way you flip that phrase on its head, because you always hear, what's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? But for you to snatch that, totally pivot, what's the best that can happen, forces us, literally, it forces you to get past the negativity.
Yes.
It forces you to get past the no. It forces you to get past all those things that could impede you. And you push us. Literally, the phrase pushes us to positivity. It pushes you to think the best outcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's a whole lot of what's the worst that can happen. Well, they could say no. They could not show up. They could not like me. All of that. But what's the best that can happen? That somebody sees my video and Beyonce wants to dance next to me. What's the best thing that can happen is Will Smith wants to challenge, a dance battle.
Yes.
So it's like, I from this day forward, I'm adopting that. What's the best that can happen with this? That somebody see, the magazine and the interviews and the people in the magazine, they want to connect with people and they want to bring them on their platform. So, this not being about us, I thank you so much for sharing that, and for, actually, what it does is retrain your brain.
That's it. Train your brain.
Yeah.
And things start to flow from there. Like, ever since that mindset, things just keep elevating for me. And because I'm thinking about the best, and I think you might be talking about Wayne Brady.
Well, it was definitely a celebrity.
Okay.
I love Wayne Brady.
Yeah, he was the first person to ever duet me. That was the best. And Viola Davis shared me, and
that's so dope.
Smith, and all these people just, they took on, they feel that joy, they feel that love from me, and they love old school.
Yes. So who is your dream dance battle with? Your dream dance battle.
Goodness. Oh gosh.
I know you got 5. Give me 1 or 2.
Oh gosh. My dream dance battle is gonna be Tiffany Haddish. I saw her do some old school moves the other day. I said, I cannot wait to get in front of Tiffany Haddish and bust these moves.
That would be so,
Will Smith is definitely on the top of my list for a dance battle. I would love to dance battle him as well.
Call that thing. That's so good. Yeah. These old school dances, I heard somebody say something about taking up for the 99 2000. I was like, first of all, you forgot to say cash money.
Cash money.
You can't say that phrase without saying cash money taking over for the 99. Like, let me correct you here.
I love it.
So dope. We're almost done, Marie. The magazine comes out in November, and we're talking about Thanksgiving and what we're thankful for. And this is going to be my last question to you. What are you most thankful for? What is Marie? what are you loving right now?
Oh gosh, I am most thankful for the opportunity to work with so many people this year. You know, all the press, you know, all the people who are doing amazing things with their platforms, wanting to connect with me and share my story and just hear about who I am. I'm very grateful for that because, you know, like I told you, I was not the most, I'm not the most talkative person. I'm not the most outwardly.
You're not.
I know it's hard.
You're doing so wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, I know how to show up when it's
Right?
time, but, you know, just not going out searching for it or even looking for it, you know, I'm very grateful that God gave me an opportunity to recreate my business during such a difficult time in the world, that he chose me to be the forefront to help spread the joy, the love of God and the joy of his nature with the world. Like, I mean, literally worldwide, millions of people, you know, are looking at me to give them a smile. So I'm very thankful for that and grateful.
I'm so happy you shared that. I'm so happy you shared your faith and the way, and I break this word down, the way you represent God to people. And, you know, when we think about, you know, evangelizing, even if I could use that old school archaic term, but being able to share the joy with people and to know that joy, the source of that joy is God, and all, you know, being so thankful for all that he's done for you. And it shows, Marie. I've been smiling the whole time I've been
Thank you. Thank you.
That smile is just so infectious. But, you know, I wanted our interview to be short and sweet, and I thank you so much for your time, because I know you're a busy lady with a million things going on. But thank you so much for sharing this time with our readers. And, you know, we love you. And this won't be our last time.
I hope not. I am looking forward to big things for you. I just feel so honored to be, how long have you been doing your magazine?
It started in January.
You're right on the year.
Yes.
So you truly resonate with what I have going on, but I really do see great things coming for you. And I'm just so glad to be on some of your, you know, your first year covers.
Yes.
These things are about to be amazing. Your work is amazing.
Thank you so much, Marie. I appreciate you. And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
From you, just tell me what to do and I get it, babe. Gucci and Prada,